All right, here we are at the entrance to the 40-acre tract within the Camillus Forest Unique Area. And this is an old forest with trees about as old as 185 years old. Are the oldest trees in this stand, I believe. So it's a pretty unique condition and a pretty special forest, which is why it's preserved here as old growth forest. So let's go ahead and walk in. So we're gonna stop here and talk a little bit more about this forest right here in front of this structure behind me, or this machine. So let's take a look at this machine, and I'll give extra credit to anybody who knows what this is. So an old forest like this is pretty unusual as a result of our settlement and logging and agricultural history in the Northeast. We don't have many of these left, although historically, as I mentioned earlier, this would have been the norm. This would have been the dominant structure on the landscape as a result of our historical natural disturbance regime, which was only light to moderate severity disturbances that removed up to 30 to 50% of the forest, like a windstorm. So this is unusual, and that's why it has this special status here in the Camillus Forest Unique Area. And what I want you to pay attention to and for your report are the characteristics of this forest, thinking specifically about structure. And so in terms of structure, I mean both age structure, how old are the trees, how many age classes of trees are there, as well as density. What's the basal area? How dense is the forest? Is the canopy closed? So age and density in terms of structure. Thinking about horizontal variability as well as vertical variability. Composition, what tree species are here and why? What are their characteristics? How do they vary in their functional characteristics and functional diversity? And then in terms of function, following that functional composition, what are the values and services that result from this combination of composition and structure? So we'll walk around and we'll look at various parts of this forest and talk about them to help you gather material for your report. Thanks.